So welcome back to another episode, and this one is called Chillin' with Johnny, because that's exactly what I'm going to do right now, is chill to some music. And for a long time I've been buying all these vinyl records, and I know I say records, I gotta stop doing that. Record. Since I was a little kid, I've always called vinyls records. I don't know if I was just mispronouncing it, I was a stupid kid, but it stuck with me. And everybody in the comment section always bugs me about that, and they're damn right. I gotta change that. So record, I'll get that right. Anyways, what I thought I'd do today is listen to some of the records I have, because I just got this today, my very own LP vinyl player here. And let me just say, it's the TN200. And it's not super expensive, but it's mine, and I'm so excited to try it all out. What I did too is I have an old amplifier. It's 20 years old. This guy right here, I'm going to switch it on. Right here, I'm going to turn the record player on as well. And I have some old speakers that are all 20 years old as well. I got all of this stuff from my friend Andrew 20 years ago. And it's been sitting in the other room unused for a very long time, and that can't happen anymore. And the thing is I have all these like vinyls from different companies like Data Discs and Mondo. And the troubling thing is I always have to go to Kim's parents' place to listen to the music, and it's a little bit of a ways out there, so I kind of wanted to have it here. So I decided to just put some of these in and we could just listen to them. And we're going to start off with Snatcher. Look at this. This is an amazing vinyl record. Look at that. You gotta love this stuff. You have to love this stuff. It's awesome. So, but here's the thing. I haven't listened to it. Not yet. Look at the great artwork. It's like a big advertisement for these vinyl companies, but they sell themselves these things, and look at that for Snatcher. Really nice. So I'm gonna pop that in, play some of that, and I'm gonna turn it on right now. I love the anticipation. You gotta love that, the old Konami startup sound. It sounds so good. I swear this is some of the best ways to listen to video game music. Wow. This is the bit in the video game, in the Sega CD game, where the voiceover goes on. So 20 years later. And that's gonna skip ahead to. This is the Blade Runner beginning of Snatcher, showing the city of Neo Kobe. Oh, it sounds so good. And listen to this, I can crank this. I won't, my neighbors will kill me. Sounds so good. My neighbors will hate me after this, and I don't give a shit. So good. Okay, next up is Castlevania 2. We're gonna hear some good old-fashioned NES music here. This is gonna be a goodie. Let's pull this out. And here's side A. I think I gotta switch it to this. It's so funny with records. This takes me back to my childhood. Hearing the hiss and the hum and the pop, just when you put one in for the very first time. The anticipation of the song beginning. Wow. NES music has never sounded so good. It's so weird. There's so much more vibrance to vinyl. So very nice. This is obviously Simon's Quest. This is by Mondo as well. I wish I could have every single NES soundtrack on vinyl. That would be a hell of a long list. That would cost somebody thousands of dollars for that kind of thing, but this is great. Now, I'm in a little bit of a Genesis mood. And here's by Data Discs. This is The Revenge of Shinobi, my favorite Genesis game of all time. And this is a really nice release from Data Discs. I don't know if it's sold out. You can check it out on datadiscs.com. And I got this a long time ago now. I listened to it at Kim's parents' place, but I just really would like to hear it again. Look at the artwork on this stuff. Incredible. I think there's another little piece in there as well. Wow. Look at the disc. For anybody who is a big Revenge of Shinobi fan, you have to get this. You have to get this. Oh, listen to that hiss. So nice. Welcome back to 1989. What? I've listened to this song a few times. I've listened to this soundtrack a couple of times. It's really funny when I think about it, like the Revenge of Shinobi music is like the soundtrack of my life. I've listened to it since '89. It's like, we're talking like 28 years now. Amazing. Little did I think when I played that game in '89 that I would be, 28 years later, having a vinyl record of it, playing it, living nostalgically in the past. It's really something. I gotta find my favorite song. It's called Over the Bay. I just gotta find out whereabouts it is. Over the Bay, it's number 4. God, can I even see? Right after this. Chinatown music. That's where these characters show up. Oh, these guys, yeah. Turning it down for a second. I cannot believe how good it sounds. I really can't. I have all this music on CD. And, here, let's take this into consideration. These are really old speakers. It's a really old amp. And, it all depends on the equipment you use, obviously. But coming through these speakers, like, if I crank this... I wish you could be here, like, hanging out, listening to this. The way I'm hearing it, it sounds so good. I just want to hear my next song, motherfucker. Oh my God, the longest song in history. This is my favorite song on the Revenge of Shinobi, the soundtrack. This is my favorite. It's near the end of the game. Another thing I like about vinyls too is that it feels like you're holding something again, like the good old days. You know, before digital downloads, before MP3 only soundtracks. This feels like I have a piece of Revenge of Shinobi in my hand. It feels tangible again. Okay, just a couple more soundtracks that I haven't listened to. I really want to just check out here. We've got Golden Axe 1 and 2 happening here. Some beautiful artwork here from a really good old-fashioned Sega arcade game, Golden Axe. Let's take this out. We got some artwork first of all here. Look at this stuff, man. It's crazy funny. It's crazy funny. I take exception to his body. Really nice stuff. But this is going to be a bit of a trip. I first played Golden Axe in a 7-Eleven. I remember me and all my friends went in there. We always used to go in and get candy, get Slurpees. And there was this beautiful golden machine, which was Golden Axe. And, you know, we play barbarians in like a medieval style world, you know, riding monsters and things like that. Great game, awesome soundtrack. And I believe this is the Genesis soundtrack, so. The beautiful tinginess of the Genesis. Yeah, the Genesis had a sound chip that's so easily recognized to this kind of music. I just want to hear the whole intro music of the very first. It should be seconds. Is it Turtle Village 1? I think I want to hear. No, this is good. No, this is the song I want to hear. Turn it down for a sec. Again, this is data discs. Really nice. I'm going to spend all night listening to this soundtrack. And this is just to show you some of the other discs I have here. We've got Streets of Rage, the very first one. This is a good one. That's the first game. And we also have Streets of Rage 2 going on. This is what we're going to listen to finalize and to finish, you know, checking out this record player. Shenmue going on. Throw that over here. Yeah, look at this. Shinobi 3. That's a goodie. It's a real nice one. Outrun. Pantra Dragoon. That's a very shiny cover. I wonder if you'll be able to see that. And Super Hang On. And if you're kind of curious about some of the other records I have in here, I have all of the Star Wars soundtracks. You gotta have these. Star Wars, you know, New Hope, and then we have The Empire Strikes Back, and I like all the original art going on here. And I was listening to some Star Wars music earlier today to test this out. Incredible. The Nub Nub song at Super Cranked is amazing. And here's another good soundtrack. The Force Awakens soundtrack. This is a really goodie. I really like Rey's theme in it. It's excellent. And here, I don't have that many, but I have the Megazone. This is all from my favorite OVA series of all time, Megazone. So here's just the first one, and part 2, and just some other tracks from it as well. And it looks like a hentai, but it's some really good music with the Megazone stuff. Really like that. So let's put in Shenmue and go out on a very, very high note here. Look at the Shenmue disc. Isn't that great? Here we go. It's the year 2000 all over again. There's like a tear coming down my face right now, I swear to God. Anyways, guys, I'm going to turn this down a little bit. I'm going to keep on listening to this song. I just wanted to thank you for dropping on by and listening to some music with me and having a bit of fun. I just thought we'd play this together and see how it was, and it's quite amazing. So anyways, guys, until next time.